I spend more money in laundry than any other thing that I do in New York. Every single time I come from a trip, I spend a lot of money in laundry. I need to learn how to use the wash machine. So we are not gonna talk about my expensive laundry. Definitely not today. But what we are going to talk about is this debate that has been happening for years right now. Which one do you need to use to edit your pictures and videos? An iPad Pro or a laptop? Well, the answer is simple. Both, in my opinion. I currently have been using both for a long time, and I'm gonna tell you why you need both. So in my case, I don't use Photoshop on the tablet. I think it's much easier to use it on the computer. Everything else, photo-wise, I do on the tablet. One is lighter, is faster to work on if you're on the subway, on the plane, or any other place. And so far has been doing an amazing job. I can say 80% of my photos that I edit, they are coming from the iPad Pro. I'm just checking my car. They're coming from the iPad Pro. Now, the other percent, the reason why I don't go 100% with the iPad Pro is because I like to do Photoshop on the computer. Don't get me wrong, you can still do Photoshop on the iPad Pro, but I feel more comfortable doing the Photoshop on a computer. When it comes out to video, it gets a little bit tricky. All my YouTube videos, even though they're not the best videos, they are done on the iPad Pro. So that means that you can do videos on a tablet. Every single video so far I have done in the iPad Pro. Now, when it comes out to client stuff that I need to spend the time and download apps and programs and more, I do everything on the computer. It's not a huge difference, but Final Cut, which is what I use for clients, is better than anything else that you can find on a tablet. Now, if Apple release any Final Cut video app for the iPad Pro, I honestly think I would just stay with the tablet, with the iPad Pro. Because that's one of the big reasons why I have a MacBook Pro, is because of Final Cut. Yeah, that's pretty much. So I think overall, I think you can just do everything with a tablet. Yeah. Back in the car. So like I was saying, overall, I think you can do everything with the tablet, except for the whole Final Cut program situation, which I'm not the only one. A lot of people that deal with marketing, doing videos, and so on, they would love if Apple released a Final Cut for an iPad Pro or something like that. Besides that, to be honest, I think for beginners, let's say, all you need is the iPad Pro. For any person that's trying to jump in this social media environment, editing photos with Lightroom, you can still do Photoshop. Like I say, I prefer to do it on the computer, and you can still edit a lot of videos with LumaFusion, I think is the name of the app that I use. Also, you can use iMovie. I have used it in the past, a long time ago, and it works amazing. beautiful it works on the iPad Pro. Yeah, I mean, definitely I think if you put me to choose between buying a computer or the iPad Pro first, as first machine to do editing, I definitely go with the iPad Pro. Cheaper, lighter, way faster to like work in any environment, train, airport, park. The battery life, in my opinion, it lasts longer on the tablet. I don't do much. I only do Lightroom and LumaFusion most of the time, so I think that's the reason why the battery lasts so long with me. But yeah, I definitely think it's time that we reconsider to use the tablet as the main computer for business or everything, or any your daily life. In my case, that's what I do. I actually have it with me. I have my tablet with me at all times. Even in photo shoots or anything that I do, I have my tablet with me. I leave the computer at home. The computer is like for extreme cases of editing or Final Cut Pro. So maybe this video is a little bit helpful for you guys to decide which one you should get, the tablet or the computer. I would definitely recommend to get the iPad Pro first instead of the computer. Yeah, I hope this video is helpful for you guys. And yeah, let me move the car because yeah, they clean a lot in New York. Let me move the car and see you guys on the next video. I've been preparing some stuff for you guys, so just be patient. All right, see you guys in the next one.